Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's something I wish that I would never have to record, but as you could tell from the title, some things happened. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know if it's totaled or not yet, but I know like the fender is the rear fender it's a unibody car, so like you'd have to cut it off and re-weld a new fender on if it's not fixable. I haven't gotten too deep into looking at it really, but yeah, it was raining. I was going to get onto the highway. I don't even know what gear I was in. I had to have been in at like 4th, 5th, or 6th, and I was going like 30, so I wasn't going fast. I was taking it really slow, and I don't know if I hit a puddle or something, but it just started sliding, and I was going like this, so I slid this way, driver's side. The front bumper hit first, and then all the impact just hit the driver's side rear end of the car. It sucks. No one was hurt. Me and my girlfriend are okay. No injuries, nothing. But the car's outside. I'll go show you guys that right now. Had to move the Altima into the garage, and it still looks beautiful from this angle. Plastic mud flap fell off. You walk around the front. That's not aligned how it used to be. We now have that. Nice little dent, some scratches. Scratch on the headlight. It's not horrible. Obviously, got shifted over somehow, so this gap is bigger. Looks good, and then boom. Look at the wheel. That is a crack. All the way. All the way. It gets worse and worse. Just cracked. All down this side. The whole lip just cracked right off. And then the first dent you got is right here. And it just progressively gets worse. Now this is the rear bumper, obviously not good. Taillight broke. The fender, it's honestly not too bad. If you really look at it, like that still has the same shape as the other side, how it kind of curves up into the wheel well. So that's not bad. The only thing would be like obviously the dent right here, and then this, which is all bent in. So if we could somehow find a way to get these dents out, pull that fender out, the fender might be all right. Obviously paint. The trunk's all crooked. I don't know why. Gotta figure that out. That in there, as you can see, broke. Yeah. But that's what happened. I do still have the key on me. Can open the door. Yep. So curtain airbag went off. Blew my beautiful unripped seat right open. Tore all of it. Tore to shit. Just all of it gone. Which sucks because you know how Infinity seats are with this leather. They rip so easily, but these things were not ripped. But other than that, like, yeah. I think this tire's slowly losing air. I can kind of hear it if you get up close to it. I looked at the damage. I took the wheel off and all that. And nothing seems too horrible. My axle is touching, like, what the shock connects to right there. Like, the upper control arm, I guess. The axle's kind of touching that. So, something's got to be bent. And I think it's just the shock. Because up there where the blue part is, that whole thing got crunched. And up there where you're looking is, like, crooked. And it kind of moves around. So, I think I just destroyed the shock. Which I'm hoping is why that's all misaligned, and it's nothing more crazier than that. And then I guess once I pull off the fender, or not the fender, the bumper, from here, you can see, I'm pretty sure this is a subframe. So if it is the little subframe like the front bumper has, it's replaceable. And hopefully it's not the actual frame because there is some cracks and broken right there. Bumper, I already found a bumper, I already found tail lights. The only thing stopping me is fender. My homie Riley, shout out to Riley, he's got his stock Genesis wheels that he might sell to me for pretty cheap, hopefully. And at least only need like 2 rears, because I know I'm pretty sure since it's a rear-wheel drive car, your 2 rears are supposed to be the same size. So even if I buy all 4 and just use the rears or swap all of them, because they are going to be 18, so it'd be weird to have 19s in the front and 18s in the rear. But yeah, now it's all just a decision-based game that we're playing. Got to decide what I want to do, how I'm gonna fix it. I want to fix it because it's not. I mean, there's no engine damage from what I could tell. At least driving it into or moving it into the driveway, kind of, sort of. Just more straightening it out and driving it up closer away from the tow truck. So I definitely need to throw like 2 wheels on the rear and hope that they don't rub and see if there's any other type of damage. But now it's all just a decision-based game and see if I can figure out how to fix it. I'm looking around I've talked to a few body work guys. My buddy sent me a guy that he says is really, really good, so hopefully I can talk to that guy and make some decisions. But overall, I mean, the right side of the car is untouched. I'm pretty sure that just fell off because of the impact. Obviously, I got to figure out why. I'm hoping this is just like the hood hinges got bent a little bit. So maybe I can fix those, because that's definitely not supposed to align right there. But I mean, like, this whole thing definitely looks like it kind of shifted also. So that could also be the trick. I mean, all the other body lines where the fender matches up look normal. Even like where the bumper goes, like, it doesn't look like, I don't know. But obviously, new front bumper too, probably. Yeah, but that's what it looks like. It's not 100% terrible, but it's definitely not good. My thoughts right now are just to hope that it's not totaled and I can get lucky and find someone that could be able to fix the fender, or at least if I have to, find someone that would be willing to cut it off and weld a new one on or something, because I gotta figure it out some way or another. But just a quick little update video, I guess. It's kind of sad, but it's what happens. Guess I'll show you an update on everything else, how everything else is doing. I'm slacking on the uploads. When I'm filming this, I still haven't uploaded the first video on the saltwater tank, nor have I uploaded the second video on the saltwater tank. But by the time you see this, those both should be out. Trying to think. I'll probably be driving the Altima. I gotta throw the sway bar inlink on, get an alignment. I won't have any radio though, because the radio got locked out to security reasons. So, I'm not paying Nissan $250 to fix this stupid thing. And of course my radio's in the G and my sub and everything. So, yeah. But here's the saltwater tank. It's I just cleaned it like 2 days ago, and that's like new algae growth on the side there. Haven't seen that yet. The skimmer is doing way better. It's actually over skimming now. Probably gotta turn that down a bit. But yeah, the skimmer actually died down to halfway. Now it's kind of not. I think I just need to clean the gunk and reset it. The GSP finally came out. I think this is the first video you'll see where it's actually out and doing good. purple mouth zoas, or at least that's what I think they are. They're opened up. Pulsing Xenia is doing good. Rostozoas. Now my new things are this Duncan. It's got 2 heads. It's my 2-headed Duncan. They had a really big one, but I decided to go with the one with 2 heads because I thought it was cooler. And then I have this Recordian mushroom, which is super cool. All doing good. 2 of the chromas died, I think from starvation. I just don't think I was feeding enough because chromas have super high metabolism, so they got to eat a lot. And I only feed them, just like my other day, I was only feeding, or my other fish, I was only feeding them once a day. So I started doing flakes and a little bit of the frozen mysis shrimp. So hopefully that's good for them. The goby actually moved spots. They're right there now in the front. At least I think so, unless they have that hole connected with other holes. But yeah, they're building holes everywhere, so who knows. I also learned that I don't see any of them. Oh, there you go. Those little white starfish that just like grow in your tank. There's just something that grows in there. They actually eat zoas, so I'm gonna have to start picking those out, and then, or get it. I could get a Harlequin shrimp, but if I get a Harlequin shrimp, then once it's done eating all the starfish, and plus I have a brittle star in there, and I wouldn't want him to eat that. I'd have to take it back, which would be fine. I mean, I can do that and get my money back, but it's just a hassle instead of just taking them out myself. Freshwater tanks are still doing good. This video is only a couple of days after I filmed the coral videos, so there's probably not much of a change. We do have a new egg clutch in here. It's actually really big. Had a lot of eggs this time, which is great. Hopefully I can get that one to actually work, unlike the other ones. That light's still off, no need for it to be on. This tank's also doing really good. I'm only seeing one of the Reminos tetras. I guess they just keep dying off. I had 4 of them, and then 2 instantly went missing, and now I only have 1, at least from what I can see. The fish swim around like crazy, so I always lose count or can't count all of them. But there's my lemon blue eye, he's doing good. The brown one just went and hid. I mean, all the plecos are doing good right now. Those will eventually grow out. Rams are doing good. But yeah, just a little bit of a sad update video. But everything else is doing good. Corals, fish, all that. Cars toasted. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Obviously, I already talked about most of this, but if you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see or what I should do to fix it, because I guess I don't really care for wide body, but I mean, the best way to get around what the fender looks like, as long as there's no frame damage and it's not like the body's not twisted up and nothing else is broken, we could just say screw it and go wide body and get some wide body fenders that'll cover that up. Again, I don't really care for wide body. Maybe if it's like a more of a sleek kind of wide body, not a crazy one, it would look kind of good. But that would be something like, I would rather have a molded on one than one that's screwed in. But I guess we'll just have to find out and see what happens, really. But yeah, so I guess I'm sorry for the bad news. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment down below. I'm just saying, the comeback might be crazy. We'll see what happens. Definitely make more update videos here soon. All right, thank you. Bye.